Well, hello, sports fans. Well, I believe this is a Tuesday morning, and we are on our way to Asheville. Left Charleston. Got about a 4.5-hour drive to get to Asheville. Been kind of a partly sunny, partly cloudy day. Drive looks pretty good so far. Should be there a little earlier. So we're gonna see you guys down the road. Down the road we go. Well, sports fans, we are in Asheville, South Carolina. Asheville's a little bit bigger town than you might expect. Got an older section and a newer section. We're staying at the Aloft Hotel, and here it is.
Okay, we're parking garage underneath the hotel. This is the Aloft Hotel downtown Asheville. I call it the Crazy Hotel. It's a little different. You walk in on the main street, the main entrance, and there's no lobby. There's some doors that go to the parking garage. There's the steps, but no lobby. So you drive around looking for the lobby. Can't find it. Eventually you take those steps and you go upstairs and you find the lobby's on the second floor. No entrance from the street to the lobby. So you parking down here in the garage, take an elevator up to that main floor where you come in, and then you go up the steps to the lobby. And we'll go over some of the rest of it, the room and so forth later, but right now we're going to get started today.
Well, this is the lobby of the Aloft Hotel, and that, of course, is the outside kind of a patio. There's a business area. They have a refreshment area. You can get some food here. Breakfast and so forth. Matter of fact, we ate breakfast there. This is the elevator that goes down, and this is interesting. This is the check-in desk, or should I say podiums. There's a small bar, rooms open for a few hours. This is where you come in off the main street. Nowhere does it say lobbies upstairs. Well, it does, but it's on the wrong side of the sign. This is the way to the garage, and over there's the steps that go up to the lobby. Let's take a look around this room. Through that wall over there where you can see there's a long glass into the bedroom. So the bedroom becomes daylight. Very bad design, very bad. This is the sink area. Very nice. I mean, you got very nice mirrors and so forth. And the bowl sink. And then you got the stopper at the bottom. Now you have to figure that stopper out, because that's different. And here's how it works. You push it down and it stays down. Push it up, that's fine. Until you got a bowl full of water. Maybe you've shaved or whatever, and you got a bowl full of water. Now you got to dip your hand into that dirty water, push that down to get it to release. Poor design. The shower. The shower's great. I love that shower. However, here's a little recommendation. Point the shower head before you get in the shower away from you, because you have to adjust that shower to the right temperature, which means you stand outside the shower, stick your hand in there, and turn it on, because you don't want to be on there when you turn that on, because that's cold water. This is the mountains, and that water is really cold. So adjust the water first. A little awkward, but then you jump in a nice shower. Over here, the other side, you got a nice safe. That is nice. A couple drawers, a closet. But remember the light. speaking of lights, you got 3 switches here. That bottom switch is a master switch. You hit that master switch, and that allows all the lights to come on. However, with that master switch on, and it's brighter than daylight in here. And you can't have your reading light on, just your reading light. You have to light this whole damn room. Ridiculous. Other than that, we love the beds. They're very, very comfortable. Room temperature works very, very well. Plenty of sockets, outlets, USBs, and work area. The TV, nice TV, pretty small for a room this size. Nowadays, most TVs are pretty big. So, in the view, we got a mountain view, so that's a good sign. So we come over here and we can look out. We're looking out over the pool, and way out there's the mountains. So that's part of the review of the room. Now this is Vinny's Italian restaurant, and we've ate here a couple of times. Highly recommend this place. Great atmosphere. This is just a small back room here that we're looking at. Great food. Well, next morning, what are you going to do? Well, you head to the Biltmore. Biltmore Estates. Big house, big place with the long lines. Where you buy the ticket. Now, the last time we were here, this is where you buy your tickets. There were long lines for the tickets. This day, walked right up and got a ticket. Not cheap, but if you see this estate, you can know why. A lot of upkeep. Good morning.
Okay, how the house and gardens?
You're going to go to the
village?
Yeah, we're going to go. And we decided the first thing we needed to do is drive all the way around this estate. And so that's what we're going to do. George Vanderbilt visited here on Christmas 1895. Visited the Asheville area. Fell in love with it. Decided to build a home here. And built America's largest home. First thing George did was bought 125,000 acres of land. We have to tell this guy we're going all the way around rather than to the estate and parking.
Thank you.
You can see how beautiful these grounds are. And notice the wall on the left, because this is the home is off to the right.
It stops. If you can wait, we'll get it.
The mansion has 250 rooms. It took 6 years to build with 1,000 workers. And here we're going, as you go all the way around the estate, you will go through the gardens. I should say around the gardens. And you can stop here, go through the gardens and the greenhouses. But we're just going to keep going all the way around. In 1898, George Vanderbilt married Edith Dressers. In 1900, Edith gave birth to Cornelia Vanderbilt, their only child. In 1914, George Vanderbilt died, complications from appendicitis. He was only 51 years old. Accomplished quite a bit, I would say. Well, we parked and got on a kind of a trolley, which shuttles you. It's a shuttle trolley from the parking to the home. This is one of the gardens, water gardens. Nice little yard to that garden, huh? I have decided now that I would like to live in this place, that I could handle it. But right now we're going to go through security and we're going to enter the house. A little bit of a wait. You get your ticket. It's there's a time on there when you go in. We did get in early because there wasn't a big crowd. Yeah, I believe I could live here without a problem. I'm not sure about all these people coming through my home, but
You can walk, just can't walk in there.
250 rooms. I guess I could hide somewhere. There were complications, of course, building this. They had to run a railroad to the construction site. At one time, the workers rebelled. They wanted safer conditions and more wages, which they were accommodated. There were delays after delays, of course, much like today. But the workmen and the artisans came from all over the world. How about that garden? This is the back of the house. They get well over 1 million visitors a year, and they need that kind of participation. The upkeep is, well, you can imagine. Don't do it. I believe this is called a winter garden. Needless to say, the billiard room and the main dining room. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. This would be the family room, the dining room. Tapestry gallery. Those tapestries are interesting. It takes years. I think it's 10 or 15 years just to make one. I believe this is a sitting room. This is Vanderbilt's room. Kitchen, naturally. After walking through this place, which took a while, it's a big place. Decided to sit out here on the terrace, have a bite to eat. I had a hot dog, pretty good hot dog, by the way. Joyce had some ice cream. And we're back on the trolley. Now you come here, you're going to figure out a day. Spend the day. Now we're going to these, we're still on the estate. This is the village. If you want to stay, you can stay here. Open the wallet, boy, if you want to stay here. But we're going to take a walk around the village, and I'm going to find a winery. And yes, I bought a case of wine.
Well, still cloudy. Going to be that way all day. Possible rain. And it's a little bit chilly. But if you look around here, we're at the village. And we're going up to the winery. I'm not sure what they call this. Just the village. The village and winery. It's also hotel rooms up here. So we're going to, you know how it is, we're going to mosey along. In other words, move along. And we're quite a drive through the estate to get back here. Beautiful drive.
Oh, I gotta tell you, that Biltmore wine is mighty fine wine. Mighty fine stuff. Stopped in here at the little cafe and got a sweet roll, cup of coffee. It's a nice little area. And there's where they have wine tasting.
The tunnel's flooded.
And when I bought the wine, you can drive right up to the back of the winery, pick your wine up. So you don't have to carry it a half a mile. That clock was wrong, by the way. Oh, and this is Cornelia with her dog. And of course, a beautiful display of miniature railroads. Each section is done with a different part of the world. You have the Middle East. Rome. I believe Japan is another section. Well, about time to mosey on out of here. Absolutely beautiful back here. I drove around this place, and it's a long way around, but it's a beautiful drive, and we did it 2.5 times. The half time was by accident. Else, stay tuned. We have another leg of this journey to go. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks.